This is a brief reparenting micro practice that you can use at any time you want to. I would recommend doing this as part of your normal routine, and then during moments or periods where you notice being more emotionally triggered, it can then behoove you to integrate this sort of practice. Although the being more open to practicing it as part of your normal routine, I suspect will allow you to be able to be more open during times where there are strong emotional triggers. So, as per usual, with any sort of practice, you want to kind of reorient yourself by starting with a centering and intention setting. So, start by getting yourself somewhere comfortable and quiet, maybe one of your safe spaces in your home, your favorite chair or recliner, or maybe even your bed, wherever you feel safest and cozy. And it's really best to connect, especially with this part of yourself, when you're alone. So I think that can produce the strongest bond from within. And really just start by turning your attention toward your breath. And to center yourself, start to just slow your breathing down and deepen your breath so that oxygen is getting all the way down past the lungs and into your belly. So breathe in through your nostrils, maybe counting to 4. And then breathe out, exhaling through your nose or mouth or both. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of your shoulders as you inhale and exhale, repeating that cycle. And exhale, releasing tension. And for this exercise, you can do whatever's most comfortable. I often recommend gently closing your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. If you're not, it's always okay to leave them open. Just pick a spot in front of you to focus on using a soft gaze to help reduce distractions and help you connect within. Taking one more cycle of that slow paced breathing. And exhaling. Now set your intentions for this practice, which are to connect with little you, your essence. And then what I'd like you to do each time you bring up this practice after your centering breaths is to just picture little you and notice how you picture him, her, or them. Each time you may get a different side. So it's important to, in whichever experience you're engaging in, to notice which side you're getting today. What age comes up? And try to engage all of your senses so you can really attune to little you. Not just the age, but maybe what little you is wearing. And it's also okay if it's imagined and not necessarily real. Trust that too. That serves a purpose. And what setting you're in, little you. Anything you can hear smell, and definitely attune to what's on little U's face. How does little U seem in today's practice? Emotionally attuning is especially important in the reparenting context. So really attune to the emotions that you see in little U's face, and especially what you're sensing of little U in your body right now, where you're sensing them. Where do you feel them? If it's in your belly, is it upper, lower? If you notice sensations in your chest, heart palpitations, this is good. Try to stay with it. Little U needs your full, undivided presence. Even and especially if these sensations are uncomfortable. Reparenting becomes successful when you can hold an unconditionally loving space for all parts of you, especially those parts that were rejected, consciously or unconsciously. The more you stay with it and allow whatever comes to be felt and acknowledged, the more you are practicing unconditional self-love, which becomes a foundation for parenting yourself and especially others around you. Take as long as you need here, all parts of you, to bring yourself back at whatever moment you're ready. Give yourself some kind of soothing touch or acknowledgement if you haven't already. Making sure to give yourself words of praise and encouragement for the courage you're building as you go deeper and deeper within yourself. And I recommend coming back to this practice whenever you can, recognizing, as I said toward the beginning, that different parts of you, when you're turning in and tuning in, turning toward and tuning into little U, may arise. And it's important to practice unconditional positive regard for each of these parts of you as it relates to your healing and reparenting journey.